Yeah, John, a 2-all draw to open things up. I know you've talked about trying to win every game, but how would you assess it as a first run out?
Do you know what? I was really impressed with Gresford, actually. Really, really impressed. You don't know what to expect from a team you don't know too much about. There's not many people who know too much about them. So I was really impressed with them. You can see that they've played a couple of games. I think they had maybe a little bit of an advantage in terms of that sharpness, but I thought it was competitive, and that's what you wanted. I think we saw both sides of the game today. Obviously, we dominated large spells, and we're going to do that this year. And I think we've got to learn as a group, and it's not just the players; it's us as a staff. What we do when we come up against a side that comes here and wants to stop us from scoring, because they were trying to do that. Now they also had a spell where they were. I'll go back and use the word dominating. I wouldn't say they dominated at any point, but they had possession. And it was good for us to learn how we dictate that shape when we put that press on. I think we got it right at times. I think towards the back end of the first half, maybe not as well. I think we gave them a little bit too much respect almost. And that's how they sort of got themselves into the game. But they've scored 2 goals, which I'd be disappointed about. First one's a great finish. Don't know whether he's fluked it or not, but I'm sure the forward will say that it was meant. The second one's just a bit of a sloppy one. Then second half we kept him quiet, but did we really create anything? Not really. I don't think we tested their keeper too much today. So there's lots of positives. There's also a few things that we need to go back to. Certainly a load of good things though. And yes, I am happy everyone's come out of that fit. And I'd like to think that anyone watching today can see that the lads have worked extremely hard over the last couple of weeks. So yeah, no, I am happy. I am happy. And I said it in there, I want to win every game, and you said it there, Liam, but I don't want to lose any. And that's got to be the first thing. You don't lose a game of football, never. You will do, but you don't want to. And today we didn't, and I think we probably could have pinched it a little bit.
Yeah, it was 2 nice goals from us in different ways. Nice instincts from Kelvin at the back post, and a great strike from Alex as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Kelvin scores from the back post. He was also pivotal in Panzer's goal as well. And I was just saying in there, it's almost frustrating when you score a goal that looks as easy as it was. You know, it was a great passage of play, a pass into a forward player, a little one round the corner, and he gets his space and he takes a shot, which I don't think we do enough of. I think last year we said it a lot, and I do like my stats and the numbers and stuff. I think we've taken around 13 shots per game last year, and we were scoring 2 goals. So what does that say? You need to shoot about 7 times before you score around that. And what did we do today? Maybe had about 4 or 5 shots. Not enough. So I think that's something we need to look at. Pants did really well. I thought he was terrific first half. He was a real bully. You know, I think he used his size really well, and you can just show, or you can just see players that have worked really hard over the summer, and he's coming in here with a point to prove. He wants to play every week, and tell you what, if he puts on performances with an effort level like that, the quality's not always going to be there, but that's why he's at this level, and that's why he's going to learn with us and develop with us. But if you put that effort in and you put your body about like he did today, he'll be fine. I thought Ben O'Connell was terrific as well. Someone who only played 9 games with us last year, came in and he looked like he played 100, and that's what he's got to be this year. So no, I'm really positive about that, and I really hope that the fans that came and watched it enjoyed it, you know, because I think there were spells where we were really good. I think there were spells where we can all agree we need to be a bit better, but that's what it's about. First game of pre-season, a lot to learn, but a lot to sort of develop on as well.
Yeah, a couple of other individuals. Reece Vaughan, I don't think we've seen him play in that position before, sort of right wing back, and he was very high. He even had a chance to score in that first half.
Yeah, I thought he was brilliant as well. Played right wing back first half, came on in the second half, which isn't easy. And I don't want to use the terminology of it. He's a young lad, so he should be fine. It's not easy coming on into a game that you've already played for, so he did really well. And you know what? He's naturally out. Well, I see him as a bit of a sort of holding midfielder, but I thought he was terrific out there. He gave us a real good outlet, and you can see that the way that we want to play. And I don't want to talk about it too much in case there's any managers listening, but I think players like your Reeses or your Aidens, you're going to get a lot of joy. You get a lot of joy if we do it right, and we did it right at times. We did it right when Reece got in. We did it right when Aiden got in. So there was moments where we did really well and we caused problems, but there was also moments where probably didn't quite get it right. But that's what it's all about. We're learning. What we've been together 2 weeks as a group. So yeah, I think we've got plenty to do. But no, I'm pleasantly surprised and quite happy with how that went today.
Yeah, last one was Baron Moore. I mean, a lot of local fans maybe remember him as a winger at the Alex, but the comments we had from Telford fans when we signed him was versatility, and he's come on in central midfield today and done a good job.
Yeah, well, that's experience for you. He looked like a player who played as many games as he had done. And I spoke to him in the summer. There was an opportunity to bring a footballer who's played in the Football League. He's played for a side that's just got promotion in the league above. It's a no-brainer to bring someone in. And then when you start speaking to him and you're understanding just how versatile he is and what positions he's been able to play in and what he thinks he can bring to the side, it just gets better and better. Now, yeah, I think he, from my view, I think he'd be a really good forward. Don't get me wrong, but we've seen a side to him today where stuck alongside a little terrier like Joel, you can get a lot of good stuff out of him. So I thought he did fine. I think as a group, just got to move it a little bit quicker. And I think Byron's one of those where I think I wouldn't say slowed the game down, but he took touches, put his foot on the ball at times when I think, and I could be wrong, he's played higher than me, but I think we can be a bit more direct. But again, I'll go back to really happy, really positive, loads of great stuff to come out today, and I think the most important thing is the fact that all the lads have come through that game fitter than I thought they'd be, fit enough to go and play another 45 each of them, and that's brilliant first game of pre-season.